Oh, what's up, bros? No face today, because I'm going to show you how to play Majora's Mask, the Song of Healing. So, this one's pretty cool. It's got some really interesting left-hand positions, actually, that you could probably get a lot out of. Oh my god, just as a guitar player. A lot of weird stretches and stuff. I'm going to try to do this all on my right leg. Usually it's actually quite a bit easier to be like this, but I want to get a nice close-up for the frame and everything. So it starts out with these like droney kind of fifth on the bottom double chords. And then, so I'm just using a bar here. I'm honestly just using a bar. But again, when you do this bar, don't do a full bar because that's wasted energy, okay? You only need to grab those two notes. Okay, I'm not going like that. I'm going like that. A couple of those. Okay, we're gonna stretch our pinky out and get it ready. And have your tab ready when you play this, but have it out. But stretch your pinky out so that it's ready to snag the note that it needs to snag. So that's up on the 7th fret. So we got. So I'm putting the pinky down, then middle, then ring. And then at that point I'm keeping all of them down. Well, everything but the pinky. So just keep that formation down. Now also another reason you need to not have the bar fully down is because you need to grab this open string here. Like that right there. So see what's going on with my left hand? I'm coming up off it, and I'm actually bending this knuckle like that to grab that and have the rest of my hand jut out. Grab that with the middle finger, then scoop down to this. Then, same thing. Same idea too, but instead of doing these two notes, I'm going to do all three on the bass. And with the right hand, I'm doing P, I, M, and then obviously A at the top there. It's kind of spaced out weird. It feels a little bit awkward, but that's good for you. Same thing here, right? This comes out. Middle finger. Try to keep your middle finger down while you move your index finger into position. Okay, now we're here. And I'm using the middle finger here. And try to keep the ba, 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 a little bit louder than the inside voices, which is this. So not. Try to get it more like. There's a number of different fingers you can use here. I think this part is sort of, it's pretty easy. I don't think you need to say much about it. Oh, I forgot the bass note. So I'm going to go back to the second time. Big bass note there. I'm kind of using that as an emphasis point, so I'm making that a little bit louder than the rest of it and rolling that chord. Now I'll show you a little trick I'm doing here to get this almost every time. So what I'm doing here, I've moved to the index finger at this point, and you can move to that at any point, or you can start with it. It does actually no. You do have to start with the middle finger on the top there, and when I move to it is right here. See that? I'm moving to pinky and index finger up there. Now, at this point right here, I'm actually putting my middle finger on the second string, the second fret. I'm just resting it there so that it can easily slide up and snag that note with it. And the index finger is going to be in place, very close, because it was just on this. It just comes up, then you put it back down, move your hand up. Okay, so index finger goes down, and this is a little more tricky. I am replacing the middle finger with the ring finger there. So again, I switch the index, middle goes down, oops. Okay, now, we're going to come up to this next section now. So in the beginning, leave your ring finger on, leave that there, and slide it all the way up to the 10th fret. But then, when you get to this note, it repeats, right? I want you to switch to your middle finger there, okay? Because you're going to need the rest of your fingers. You're going to need your third finger to hop up and grab this note right here. So instead of making this move, this big move harder by immediately going to your middle finger, I'm actually making it a little bit easier on myself in the beginning, and then just adding a little bit of an extra move later on, which is the switch from the ring finger to the middle finger. So again, I'll go back here. So it's going to sound like this. Oops. It's seamless little transition. You don't even notice it. And of course, grabbing pinky up here. And then this just slides down. This part's actually pretty easy to play. And of course, on the right hand, I'm just using the thumb for all the bass notes. Again, I'll show you that again. And when I switch back down, again, I'm going to just the notes that I need them when I need them, okay? Which is the index finger, putting a bar down on these three, not the whole chord, not the whole chord. If I were to play the entire chord, for you to hear what I'm actually barring, it would sound like this. I don't have any pressure at the top of this bar because I don't need it, okay? So, I can actually make that open E ring out. That's how much this is coming off. See that? So when I slide up, then I slap it down. Actually, you don't even need to slap it down, never mind. Now this is kind of a tricky move here. The main tricky part of it is taking your middle finger and sliding it right there. So, very important with this next chord to build it as it comes. Don't set it all down at the same time, which is this. So the middle finger goes down, then ring. So it's middle, ring, and then index and pinky at the same time. So this is kind of an awkward move. This move with the pinky coming up here is very awkward. I don't really like it that much, but it's the only way that I can figure out how to do it. So you just kind of got to be quick with that. It's tough. Work on it. This is when I slap down a bit of a bar on the index finger. Until then, it's all just single notes with each finger. So there's no bar here. Watch what happens. So. Bam. Grab that. And again, I'm back up. Now here's something you could do. I just realized, I don't know if I did this when I actually played it, because I recorded it a couple of weeks ago. Because I was on tour and I didn't have a chance to do the walkthrough. So I'm kind of coming at this a little bit new. What you could do here, you could actually get your pinky ready. You could rest it on anywhere on the second string, slide that baby up to make sure you get this note, and then switch it out with the middle finger in the exact same way you switched the third finger out with the middle finger, the ring finger with the middle finger earlier on, okay? So, I might actually done that in the recording. Hopefully I did, because that would help that, absolutely. So again, this just repeats. Now this is a pretty easy part until it gets to the next phrase here. Okay, here. Okay, here. When you keep the bar on, grab this. As soon as you grab this, which is the third and fourth finger, you're gonna grab middle finger, then slap your bar down. Pinky moves up. Take it all off except for the pinky. Keep the pinky on this note, or on the string, use that to slide up to here. Oh, that's what it is. So the whole sequence again. I'll give you the whole sequence again. So we're here, right? Do, 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 do. Okay, from here, actually I think I did it like that in the video. It doesn't freaking matter. It's an awkward move either way. However you do this, you got to grab this right after, okay? So 3 and 4 here. So I still got my bar on, right? As soon as I slap these down, bam, bar comes up. I grab middle finger right there for this note. Bar then goes down. Then I move the pinky up from here to here. Grab this octave. As soon as I get this open B, bam, everything comes off but the pinky. And I use that to slide up to make sure I get this. So the pinky's never leaving the string. So again, the whole sequence feels like this. Oops. It's tricky, especially this right here. This, bam. And then we're back down, right? And this is all the same as before. And then I just do a little arpeggiated roll there, guys. And that's all of Song of Healing. It's a pretty chill tune. It's not too bad, relatively. Okay, but there are a lot of weird left-hand things going on. It was pretty taxing to record because, like, you know, you're doing all these weird bars and stuff, and over time it just gets really straining on your hand. So that was fun to do. Not psych. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you learned this and quit being a little bitch. Learn this, bro. Play the Song of Healing. Heal yourself. Heal your friends. Heal your family. And peace, dog. Peace.